Welcome to the Northwest Arkansas Business Journal's Fast 15 Virtual Awards Ceremony. The 2020 class of the Fast 15 recognizes the region's professionals under the age of 30 who are already making a name for themselves in their chosen fields. The 12th annual Fast 15 is presented by United Bank. United Bank is headquartered in Springdale, Arkansas, and is one of the premier community banks in the region. Here is a welcome message from Nathan Garehan, President and CEO of United Bank.
Good afternoon. I'm Nathan Garehan, President and CEO of United Bank. On behalf of the United Bank team, I would like to express how proud we are to be the presenting sponsor again for the Fast 15. I want to congratulate the Northwest Arkansas Business Journal for its 12th year of recognizing outstanding young professionals. Congratulations to this year's honorees. You have all demonstrated qualities of being a difference maker, and you have a passion for your work. Each of this year's honorees have exhibited a great determination to succeed, and you have proven your leadership within your company and the Northwest Arkansas community. 2020 has been a challenging year, and all of our lives have been greatly impacted by COVID-19. The honorees for 2020 have been called upon to exercise a level of flexibility and resilience that is rarely seen. I will miss this year the opportunity to visit with the honorees at the ceremony, to get to know you better, to learn more about your accomplishments, and to hear about your dreams. United Bank is a community bank headquartered right here in Northwest Arkansas for 42 years. The core of our bank clients are small businesses and entrepreneurs just like you. Please let me or any of our bankers know if we can be of assistance to you in the coming days. Congratulations again to the 2020 Fast 15 honorees. We are proud of you.
And now, let's meet this year's Fast 15 award winners. Here are your MCs, Paul Gatling, editor of the Northwest Arkansas Business Journal, and Roby Brock, CEO of Natural State Media, the holding company for the Journal, and Talk Business and Politics.
And welcome to our program. I'm Roby Brock, Editor-in-Chief of Talk Business and Politics. I'm joined by Paul Gatling, the editor of the Northwest Arkansas Business Journal. We want to welcome you to the 2020 Northwest Arkansas Business Journal Fast 15. This is normally a live event. We are doing it virtually this year, as you can obviously tell. Paul, tell me a little bit about what this event is normally like and just kind of how we're handling it virtually this year.
Yeah, normally we have a great group gather with our Fast 15 honorees and their friends and family and co-workers at the Alumni House, University of Arkansas, for a great high-energy networking event and short reception to honor them and their recognition of our Fast 15. Couldn't do that this year. We usually do it in May. Obviously, those plans were set aside, but we're so glad to be able to put this together and recognize this year's group. Hopefully, which will be a one-year virtual event, and we can get back to our gathering next year and hopefully see everybody at the Alumni House for the class of 2021.
Yeah, let's hope for that. Well, first of all, I think one other thing before we get to our honorees this year, tell me a little bit, tell everyone out there watching a little bit, what is the scope of this class? Where do they come from, and how do we narrow it down to 15?
Sure. This is our 12th class of Fast 15 honorees. The requirements are pretty straightforward. Can't be 30 years of age before the date of the print publication in May. They have to live and work in the Northwest Arkansas coverage area, which is primarily Benton and Washington counties, but also Crawford and Sebastian counties, the Fort Smith Metro, Alma, Greenwood area, and also to the east in Carroll and Madison County, Huntsville and Berryville area. So we take nominations throughout the year, solicit those, and we always get so many, which makes it fun and challenging to read through the group that's submitted to us and narrow it down to those 15. But these are really up-and-comers, groups that have already made their mark on their companies and then their communities, and 15 that we really think you should keep your eye on as we move forward in their career.
All right, well, let's begin our recognition of these individuals. I'm going to let you go first with Tristan Bolton.
Tristan Bolton is a county agent for Family Consumer Science for the Crawford County office of the Arkansas Cooperative Extension Service. She spends a lot of time in area schools teaching yoga, nutrition, financial preparedness, and even how to write a check. She also has a background in writing grants for regional programs. And a guiding motto for her work, she says, is "Be the change." It was a big deal to be the change and stand in the gap for others, and I've really brought that with me when I moved back here, she says. Congratulations, Tristan.
Our next honoree is Caroline Courier, an attorney with Miller, Butler, Schneider, Pollock, and Roselle. Caroline is known as the fixer to many of her elderly clients. In her practice as an elder law attorney, she helps seniors get their financial and personal affairs in order so as they age, they're ready for events like incapacity or healthcare crises. A college internship inspired her to attend law school, where she discovered a passion for working with older clients. Courier intends to become a certified elder law attorney. There are only 3 in Arkansas, and none are women. I find a smile, a gift, or a bad lawyer joke go far when my clients are moving from their home to a nursing facility, mourning the loss of their spouse, or experiencing a decline in mental or physical health, she said. Congratulations, Caroline.
Our next award winner is Zach Hocker, an associate with Cushman & Wakefield Sage Partners. Zach's work ethic paid off in his 4 years as a professional football player. That continues in his work in commercial real estate. The Russellville native was a well-known and successful Razorback place kicker. He graduated with a degree in communications and a minor in business. Drafted by the Washington Redskins as a place kicker, he played for several teams during the next 4 years. "Nothing comes easy," he said. "I'm a true believer in the time and effort you put into something is the only way to get the results you want." At Sage, Zach focuses on investment sales, along with both tenant and landlord representation, primarily in retail. He enjoys using his expertise to help clients land great opportunities and expects to continue to grow in commercial real estate in the coming years. Congratulations, Zach. Let's recognize another Zach while we're at it. Zach Kiefer is an associate director at Newmark Moses Tucker Partners. A native of Springdale, Zach became interested in the real estate industry while working as a bank teller. He would meet with brokers and liked their work. He found out about Flake and Kelly Commercial Real Estate Company while it was managing bank properties after a merger, and he decided to submit his resume to the firm for an internship in college. In 2016, Zach joined what was Moses Tucker when the firm opened a Northwest Arkansas office. He handles about $10 million in real estate transactions each year. Zach attributes his success to the importance of relationships and his knowledge of the market from being raised in Northwest Arkansas. He also is familiar with the region's business community from working in the family business, the Sod Store. He led a group of investors that acquired the Tawnytown business in late 2019. As managing partner, he oversees about 5 employees. Also in 2019, Zach invested in a 52-unit apartment complex in Springdale. "Just learned it on the go, and I loved it," Zach says of his real estate success. Congratulations on a well-deserved recognition, Zach.
Britt McKenzie, Senior Account Manager with Saatchi & Saatchi X, is our next honoree. Britt grew up wanting to work in politics. After graduating with a degree in government from Hampton-Sydney College in Virginia, Britt worked on Capitol Hill before managing a 10-person staff as field director for the Republican National Committee on Political Campaigns in Virginia and Louisiana at the age of 23. Realizing the personal sacrifice a political career entailed, he began looking for something comparable and was encouraged to consider advertising. When you work in political operations, it's nothing more than advertising, except you're not selling a product. You're selling ideas, Britt said. After stints at Viacom and Geometry Global, he came to Saatchi & Saatchi X, where he led the Coca-Cola team and worked on projects from 3M and Kraft Heinz. Now he leads one of Procter & Gamble's teams with Walmart, and the future looks pretty bright. Congratulations on your award, Britt.
Our next award winner is Christy Meinzer, Senior Connections Manager for Performance Content with VMLY&R. Christy always loved to read and write, but she didn't feel that journalism was something she would like to spend her life doing. And when she saw a job ad for social media content developer at advertising agency Rockfish, she thought it would be something she'd like. She applied and started the job the week after she graduated from John Brown University. Communications giant WPP acquired Rockfish in 2011 and became VML in 2017, before becoming VMLY&R after a 2018 merger. Over the past 8 years, Christy has worked with 77 clients, including those handling 3D printing, office products, financial services, and the production of mayonnaise. I like to say I know a little bit about a lot of things, and I can have a conversation with almost anyone, she said. Recently, Christy started a personal financial coaching business with a focus on small changes and habits practiced over time that will lead to life-changing results. Congratulations, Christy, on being part of this year's Fast 15.
Time to recognize Josh Montanez, our next Fast 15 honoree. Josh wants to make an impact. As a financial advisor, he helps his clients make some of the most important decisions of their lives. Growing up in Little Rock, he liked the idea of owning his own business as he observed friends' parents who were business leaders. Josh studied small business management at the University of Arkansas. Through a summer internship with Northwestern Mutual in Nashville, Tennessee, an established financial planning firm, he was able to test drive owning a financial practice. That positive experience led him to join the Northwestern Mutual office in Fayetteville in 2013. His wife Caroline joined him in 2017, and they have not looked back. Our goal is to become the center of our clients' lives, so when they have questions, they feel comfortable reaching out to us, he said. Congratulations, Josh.
Our next winner is Will Mullen. He's an attorney with the law firm Smith Hurst. Aspiring to reach the top of a chosen profession is hard to achieve without the work ethic and drive that goes with it. Will Mullen's father, a former basketball coach, instilled that guidance from a young age. And if there's one thing a good corporate attorney needs to work hard at, it's pleasing clients. You've got to be dedicated, he said. You've got to be personable and relatable and show people that you care. Will has become a sought-after counselor among a client base seeking advice on general business, transaction, and taxation matters. He's gone on to earn a Master's of Law in Taxation from New York University School of Law, where he served as an editor of the Tax Law Review, an honor afforded to select students in the program. Will is also an adjunct professor at the University of Arkansas School of Law, where he teaches a course on the law of private equity investing. Congratulations, Will.
Emma Pierce, Development Coordinator at the Fayetteville Public Education Foundation, is our next award winner. Through her leadership in implementing strategies in fundraising, special events, and grant making, Emma helps generate $300,000 in private, unrestricted donor support annually to support the Foundation's mission of providing Fayetteville public school students with a nationally competitive education. Along with fundraising, Emma is responsible for grant making to teachers and student scholarships through the Foundation's $4 million endowment. She also directs the Fayetteville High School Student Alumni Association, which connects current students with FHS alumni. Emma believes public education is important because it's inclusive, she says. She believes every kid deserves to have an exceptional education, no matter their race, gender, or abilities. She's also constantly improving herself through reading, philanthropy, and leadership development. I want to be the person everyone comes to because I have whatever skill set they may need, and so I keep challenging myself to build my resume for the future and learn so I can be a more well-rounded professional, Emma says. Emma Pierce, congratulations on your Fast 15 recognition.
Our next Fast 15 recipient is Kamyar Sardari, Process Design Engineer at Garver. In high school, Iran native Kamyar Sardari wanted to be a volleyball player. By the end of high school, he decided to study engineering. Sardari's brother was an engineer. He had a close family friend in the field, and he wanted to have an impact on infrastructure. He earned a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering from the University of Tehran in September 2014. Later that year, he moved to Northwest Arkansas to attend graduate school at the University of Arkansas. He chose the UA after searching internationally for a program in which he could study membrane technology for water and wastewater treatment. Cam was accepted into 3 programs, the University of Arkansas's, one in Italy, and another in Australia. He chose the U of A because his advisor was well known in the membrane community. He offered me a very interesting research project to work on, and he seemed very dedicated, Cam said. So I decided to come here and work with him. Cam received a doctorate in chemical engineering from the U of A in 2018. He joined Garver as an intern in 2017 and started full-time in June 2018. Be on the lookout for Cam to revolutionize wastewater systems as his work involves more and more reuse projects and turning wastewater into potable water. Congratulations, Cam.
Taylor Shelton is the Director of Governmental Affairs and Sustainability for the Fayetteville Chamber of Commerce, and he's now a member of the Fast 15 class of 2020. A Fayetteville native, Taylor started working for the Chamber in September 2016 after graduating with a bachelor's degree from the University of Arkansas. He previously was an intern for the city of Fayetteville and completed research on banning plastic bags, which recently gained attention as a possible city ordinance. As one of 9 chamber employees, he works with city and business leaders on issues including starting or retaining businesses. He travels to the Capitol with business leaders to meet state legislators and learn about bills that might impact their businesses. In 2017, Taylor started taking business leaders to Washington, D.C. to meet with federal legislators. Not a lot of people my age get to do what I do, he recognizes. Don't be surprised to see this community-engaged Fast 15er on the ballot for elective office someday. Taylor said he might look to run for the city council in the near future. We'll be watching, and congratulations, Taylor Shelton.
Our next Fast 15 recipient is Morgan Stewart, a planning analyst with ArcBest in Fort Smith. Morgan Stewart began a career in dental hygiene, but learned early on that it might not be her passion. An advisor suggested she pivot her education and work toward a degree in organizational leadership. That eventually landed her in her current role as a planning analyst. Moving things from point A to point B is the bulk of what she does daily for ArcBest. During the coronavirus shutdown, that's led to moving around a lot in her home, as she has remade 2 bedrooms during the quarantine. Morgan is active with the Junior League of Fort Smith and enjoys addressing societal issues through that group. She lost her father in February 2019, which was one more unexpected turn in her life's walk. Success is a long journey of failures, she said, but sometimes you just have to keep going. It's a motto that has served her well and is worth sharing with other members of the Fast 15. Congratulations, Morgan, and keep on charging ahead.
Lindsay Sullivan, our next honoree, is a marketing and communications manager at J.B. Hunt Transport Services. After graduating from college in 2014, Lindsay Sullivan's goal was to pursue a career in the nonprofit world. 3 years ago, however, she leaped into the business world and has not looked back. In addition to fulfilling general marketing and communication strategies for the company, Lindsay leads communication programs for J.B. Hunt's innovation initiative called Elevation. The application gathers, processes, and prioritizes ideas and input from all across the company. It generates thousands of innovative concepts ranging from cost improvements and enhanced services, and the company takes action on hundreds of them. Lindsay's desire to further diversity efforts at J.B. Hunt is unmistakable. Before finishing her first year at the company, she was unanimously selected to join the board of the company's Employee Resource Group. She later founded the company's International Women's Week event. It launched in March 2019 initially as a one-day event, and this past March it grew to a week-long experience. Her advice on getting ahead? Make a plan and go after it. But if other opportunities come, be willing and open to taking those, she said. Congratulations, Lindsay.
Next up is Christine Tan, the Senior Director of Operations and Administration at Supply Pike. Supply Pike develops a suite of applications that helps consumer packaged goods companies manage their supply chain and retail analytics. It was launched in 2017 as a division of CaseStack, a cloud-based supply chain management business based in Fayetteville. That same year, CaseStack CEO Dan Sanker hired Christine as a Supply Pike project manager. She was the division's first business-related hire, joining a group of engineers, designers, and data scientists who focused on research and development. Christine says she's grateful to play such a critical role in a startup company. "We're a young company," she said, "and it's rare to get this sort of opportunity so early in your career to learn and be involved in so many different things." The University of Arkansas and Fayetteville High School graduate has given time to local nonprofits and was the lead organizer of the Nowhere Developers Conference, which attracted 200 software developers from around the country to the region. Congratulations, Christine, on your recognition as a member of the Fast 15.
Our final honoree in this year's Fast 15 class is Corbin Young, Director of Strategic Partnerships at Rich Context. 3 years ago, Rich Context's co-founders made Corbin the retail tech company's first hire. He worked as an account manager. In less than a year, they promoted Corbin to head up new business development and partnerships for the company, which builds products that suppliers and retailers use to be more effective in conducting business through the digital retail channel. 3 years ago, Rich Context worked with less than 10 brands. Today, the company counts well over 200 companies among its clients. A Fayetteville native, Corbin graduated from the University of Arkansas in 2013 with a double major in marketing and accounting. He went directly into the university's executive MBA program, earning that degree in 2015. Corbin says the best career advice he could give is this: be good to people, be gracious, be kind, and be a good person to work with. Congratulations, Corbin Young, on your recognition in the 2020 class of the Fast 15. All right, well, that's our Fast 15 class for 2020, Paul. What a great, impressive group, a really strong class. Just kind of your final thoughts on this group of young leaders.
Yeah, it was our pleasure to shine a spotlight on them and share their successes with our readers. It was a little bit of a different process to put the magazine out this year with in April and May when we were at the height of the social distancing and the shutdowns, but they all were troopers throughout and helped us every step along the way and pivoted to taking selfies for us for photos and didn't have any in-person interviews, which we like to do. But yeah, great group. We are very proud of the 2020 class of Fast 15.
Well, once again, congratulations to everyone that was honored in this ceremony here. We are proud of you. We look forward to following your careers, as Paul said. And that is all for the Fast 15 for 2020, the class of 2020 for the Northwest Arkansas Business Journal. I'm Roby Brock for Paul Gatling. We appreciate you watching, and we will see you soon.
That concludes this year's Northwest Arkansas Business Journal Fast 15 ceremony. Thanks again to United Bank for their longtime support and sponsorship. And congratulations to all of this year's honorees.